Hi there, I just want to do a video. This will be my second video of today. And today, earlier in my last video was really about mindfulness, and what we're going through is a global spiritual awakening. And I was in my last video talking about mindfulness, and that's what we're returning to. What is mindfulness? A mindfulness is a state where your breathing is so calm that it acts as a cooling fan for your brain. So all the anxiety is not there anymore. Then the only thing that's left is your heart space, and that is full of love and joy. But the title of this video is going to be called War is Over If You Want It. Something that John Lennon said, and it's true. You see, the truth of the matter is that you don't keep the peace, you don't make peace by fighting or killing, because then they want to kill you back, you see. And the conflict, this is how conflict happens. And I know this from the conflict within myself. I had to cool it all down and go within and start to forgive myself and just forgive all the things I ever done. And it's this forgiveness that is the key to ending war within ourselves. And then once we're no longer at war with ourselves, then we're no longer at war with the planet. And then this is how you stop war. People have to not vote, or if you want to, if you think that's going to help, but I don't vote. But go within you and change your energy. Then you change your emotions, and then you feel differently about the world. Mindfulness is a thing that I use a lot. I was talking about this earlier, and this came to me through, I had an unexpected spiritual awakening. I'm not going to go too much into it in this video, but basically, to cut a long story short, it put me into this state of mindfulness, meditation all the time, just by forgiving myself. That's all I'd done. All I'd done was choose to start to love myself when I hated myself. The feelings of feeling worthless, feeling you're not good enough. Why would anyone like me? Those kind of thoughts, those kind of ideas. And then I started to forgive myself, and so I know what war is like, and I know that it's created from within. And so now I have a different perspective and perception of reality because of the healing that I've done for 24 when I had the unexpected spiritual awakening, and been doing all this healing ever since. Because once you have that awakening, your higher self, call it divine self, is oversoul. Is that another word I've heard? I think it might mean something else, but it's you're going by, you're just choosing to forgive, and as you're doing this, you're ascending higher and higher to your higher self, which is your divine self, your God. God is love, and it's this forgiveness, and God is this Gaia, which is the mother love that mothers and loves all things, and you are that. You're connected to that, and the two is one, you see. And this mindfulness really does help, and it does. What mindfulness does, it acts as a cooling for your brain, like a computer has a cooling fan. Same idea. Because what happens, the brain gets too hot, and then this is why there's wars, because what's happened is there's this traumatic people that are wanting to do this. It's people with trauma, and their minds are going crazy, so they want to create, I don't know what the word, confrontation. This is why mindfulness is so good. But war is over if you want it. Because remember, we are society. Society makes the whole world run. We are the system as well. We are the many. Everyone is the whole world. So we create reality as a collective, right? So basically, this information about what I'm saying is spreading as from this global awakening, that we create reality, and it's true that war is over if you want it. If you want a peaceful reality in your life, you will heal, and then you have no war. And if everyone does that, and everyone is peace within themselves, then there's no war anymore. The greatest satisfaction for me is the fact that I have healed myself through myself, you see. And this is the greatest satisfaction, because then it's going to make you think, wow, I'm good enough, you know. That's why you can't have someone else to heal you. And through doing this, like I say, everyone doing this, then you realize that, oh, we can make a peaceful world by just loving us, forgiving ourselves. And then we forgive everything outward. You see? That is the way to having world peace, and having no war, and having no people dying. I have said some things about soldiers in the past that probably wasn't very nice, but it was just because I felt and still feel, and it's the truth, that we create reality. Because I just don't like the fact, didn't like the fact that people have to die. And people are aware of what they're doing, even though they try and say, oh, it's government. That's just a cop-out so that they don't take the blame, you know, they don't think of it. But we are all responsible for everything in our world. Every thought and idea and imagination that we've all had as a collective on this planet has created this reality as it is at this precise moment in time. As one. So by awareness of this in this global spiritual awakening, this is how there will be no war in the future. And I'm just going to end it on this note here. War is over if you want it. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you.